We are live. Welcome, YouTube. How y'all doing this evening? This is Scott, the Bigfoot Explorer. We have Miss
The Sci-Fi.
And we also have
Patrick Vaughn.
Patrick Vaughn from North Louisiana. How are y'all doing this evening? We got about 21 people in it. Let's see who's in there tonight. What crew we got going on in here? Last of the Wilds. Fouke, Whelp, you said the magic words. See y'all in a bit. Thanks for joining.
Blue-eyed Northerner. That is Pat. What's up, Pat?
Hello, Pat. Thanks for joining.
Robert D.
And we got Robert D in the house. Let's see who else we got.
Unidentified Squatch.
Welcome. Hey, a Bills fan, man. Y'all did awesome this year. Y'all did pretty good this year in football. Saints did too.
Life on Booger Hill. That's somebody new.
Life on Booger Hill. Hello. Thanks for joining us.
What's
we got Cryptidville is in the house with us again. He's always here. Let's see who else we got.
We got
Louisiana Prepper. How are y'all doing? Need to give us a report on what's going on. Rod.
What's up, Rod?
Good evening. Good evening. Let's see.
Fletch.
Where's Fletch?
Right
oh,
there.
Yeah, that's Fletch Explorers. Fletch. Hello.
Oh, Five Hazel's here.
Bob Hazel, thank you for joining.
Nottingham
Yankee. Hello, everyone from Nottingham, England. Thank you so much for joining us.
And Margaret Bridges.
There's Margaret. Thank you.
And Still Crazy Chris is here.
Is that, yeah, that must be a husky, a little baby husky she's got. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Still Crazy Chris, how are you doing? Are you still in pain? I'm hoping not. We think about you.
Hoosier.
There's Barry Browning.
What's
Hello,
up,
my
Barry?
man.
Hoosier?
Where?
Hoosier Squatch.
I hadn't seen him in a while. Who's a Squatch? Hello.
Gordo.
Pappy Two Bears. Thanks for joining us.
And then Bruiser Bites.
We got Bruiser Bites. All right, let's get to it. Tonight's show. Let's run the banner, huh? That's right. Tonight's show. I have found that Google has somewhat of a hidden mapping service. It came out in 2007, and it's still there. They haven't nuked it, but they're not putting any more development in it. But they're not doing away with it either. And I came across this. It's actually something that I dabbled in probably back in 2007 because a lot of the maps that I had in there were old. And I had forgotten all about it. So we're not going to have a real in-depth, long video, boring video on mapping. I'm going to probably do a separate how-to video on Google My Maps. That's what it's called. Google My Maps. And it's dummy proof. It's really nice. It's easy. You can't screw anything up. The only thing you really need, it would be beneficial to have a Google username and password. So, you know, if you have a Gmail account, boom. And I'm not sure if you can use it without. You may be able to use it as a guest. But anyone who has a Google account, which means has a Gmail email. So if you have that, that's actually your Google account. So you would sign in with that, and let's just dive right in. They used to keep this in the shortcut to the apps, but it's no longer there. So the easiest thing to do, let's go ahead and share the screen, not that one, this one, okay? And I'm in Google Chrome. So it's also beneficial if you use Google Chrome. You don't have to, but everything runs smoother. Now up here in the top, notice I'm just at Google Google.com. Come up here to the address bar, click in it, and get the cursor right behind the M and hit a /, okay? And then you want to type maps, M-A-P-S, plural. And wait, I got my caps on. Make sure it's not caps. M-A-P-S, and then / again, D. And when you do that, watch what happens. It brings you to something called Google My Maps. And these are a bunch of maps that I had in here. Most of them are old, but I've refreshed every one of them today. So let's check this out. And I'm also going to show you another way to get to these maps that's real easy too. So I'm going to click on this map. And check this out. This is literally the standard Google Maps that everybody knows, but you're able to draw on it. And what's very easy about it is all you have is the title and explanation. And then you have these add layers, and then you could share a map, and then you can preview it. So I just kept adding layers, right? So this is one I did, if anyone knows of the Bonnie Carey Spillway in outside of New Orleans, heading west, near Norco. So these are a bunch of things like this right here is, if I click on it, that's the hunting area. This right here is probably no hunt zone 3. So I literally went and got like the map of this place because I had an old map of it. So if you have a map of a wildlife management area or hiking trails, you can sit with it and draw this thing in, which is cool. So let's do a new map just to show you a few things. I'm gonna hit new map. Okay. And let's go to Fouke, Arkansas. And boom, it's going to drop a pin right there. Okay. But we don't necessarily want that. You can leave that pin if you want, or just get rid of it. So I'm going to call this layer right here. I'm going to call it Fouke Points or Waypoints, WPTS. And I'm just making this stuff up. So coming up at the end of February is February 28th through March 1st is the 2020 Fouke Monster Campout. It's put on by Keith Crabtree, SBA, the Southern Bigfoot Alliance, and the Nite crew. And what they're doing is they're trying to raise a little money to help save that park. Okay, where am I at now? I lost myself. Okay, there's Fouke there, and I've been looking at this, so I kind of know where it is. So we can come right here, and you see this? It says Smith Park. See if I zoom out, there's Fouke, the town, and then here's where Smith Park is right here. And what I want to kind of do is, you see this outline? Let's go ahead and just do something like this. Let's draw a line. And I'm just going to highlight this. So when I come back in to these maps, I don't have to look for it. So I'm just outlining a little park. It doesn't have to be perfect, And this is something that anybody can do. Okay, boom. And I'm going to call that Smith Park. And I'm just going to say save. And when I hit save, boom, look right here. It says Smith Park. Now, when I highlight that, this whole thing right here is called a table of contents. So when you highlight that, you press that little bucket, and you can change things. Okay. So if you come here and hit the pen, you can change the name. Okay. And what we're going to do is we are going to make this like kind of like a green. Okay. And it's got some transparency. So now when we're zoomed way out, we can still see it. Or if we really want to see it, well, let's just make it red, like a deep red, and we'll be able to see it. See? So no matter how far I'm zoomed out, I'm using my scroll wheel. Oh, there's Smith Park there. And what's cool is in this, like say base map, you can go choose your base map. Okay, let's put on the aerial. And I want to check out like, hey, when I go here for this camp out, I want to walk down this road at night. Now I want to go back here to this place. Okay, so let me put a point there. So I click up here, the point, add marker, boom. I'm going to drop a point. Now I'm going to call it Smith Road back, or just anything that you want to do. Wait, why isn't it changing?
SP1.
Smith Road back. So boom. And then I can come in here and I can change the colors. Yellow. But look, it has some icons here. Then you can hit more icons and you can choose all of these icons. Okay. So I really don't know what to pick. Let's just pick this. We'll hit OK. We'll make it, let's make it red too. Okay. So boom. So when we zoom out, it's still there. Okay. And you can hit this and say, oh yeah, it's Smith Road. One more thing I'm going to show you. A lot of people are wanting to know, well, how far is it from Fouke to Smith Park? Well, check this out right here. This button right here is called Add Directions. So let's add some direction to the map. So I just hit it. It takes a minute, so just give it a minute. It's thinking. Nothing's happening yet. Okay, it's saving it. Okay. So what I want to do, it comes over here, and it wants a point A. So we're going to put Fouke, Arkansas. And notice how there's a little drop down. Go ahead and pick Fouke. And then B, I'm going to pick Alex Smith Park, which is Alex Smith Park. Well, let's just pick that. Wait, it said no destination. Smith Road back. Okay. So check that out. So there's many different ways that you can do it. So I could switch it up and put it like down here, like if you're coming from the south, or you saw it was up here if you're coming from the north. So, but the reason why is you have to get past or around Sulphur River State Wildlife Management Area, which is a massive swamp. So that's pretty cool. So that's Fouke and that. And then you can come in here and where it says untitled map, you just click on that and say Fouke Smith Park area. Okay, and you could put a description, and now it's saved. So what's cool is if I get out of all this stuff, like say I just go back home. Oh man, now I want to go back to it. Now, how can you get back to it? The same way. Google.com / okay, maps / D. But I'm going to show you another way to do it. If you just go on your we're almost done. I hope I'm not boring everybody. if you're on your homepage for Google and you're logged in, if you go over to your little hamburger thing, we call it the hamburger. You click on that and you'll have the regular Google Maps, okay? Or just type in Google Maps. And this is the Google Maps that everybody knows, right? Everybody knows and loves Google Maps. Now, you can zoom in, you can zoom out. If you come all the way over here, like you were to search for directions, this is the other hamburger. Click on that, and then come down where it says Your Places. Click that. And there's going to be 4 choices. Look right here. There's one called Maps. If I hit that, it's all the Google My Maps that we just looked at a minute ago. And if you look, the newest one is Fouke Smith Park area. If I click on that, it's going to take us right back. But you can also go all the way down and go to See All Maps. And there they are again. Isn't that cool? Now, I have made, I'm going to give y'all a little glimpse of this. This is the mission that we made for Bigfoot Explorer, our points. If you notice, I have the wildlife management area boundaries in there. I have the points. I have my routes to and from. There is some campgrounds that we're going to talk about in a little bit. This is a state park. And over here, anybody familiar with this area, this is White Oak Creek Wildlife Management Area. And if you notice, I've organized it very well. I have the Sulphur Bottoms mission, waypoints. I got my descriptions. I've labeled all my waypoints. I've picked certain icons. We have the wildlife management area. There's actually 3 of them, which I didn't know that. You have the main Sulphur River. And just right around it, watch when I hover over Spring Bank. That's down to the southeast. And then Sand Hills naturally. It's just these little bitty spots, which I didn't know were right there by it. The state park, and then there is my, I actually put some gas stations. If you notice, I got gas stations because this is where we're going to be staying. So I got gas stations to tell me where I can go find gas. And you can do that with anything. And this works on mobile too. It's awesome. So, you know, you can go back to the streets if you want to go check out other things, you know, find where other, I mean, if you zoom in, it's just going to be like Google Maps where it's going to tell you where everything is. And that's what I like about it. So that is Google My Maps in the nutshell. It's hidden away. Google does not talk about it at all. They no longer develop for it, but they're not going to get rid of it. So, and this is a little undo button if you make a mistake. This is the hand button to move. This is directions, draw a line, waypoint, and you can also measure stuff. So,
People are saying they're seeing white on Google homepage.
oh, come on. Oh, damn. How did that happen?
I was trying to get your attention.
You should have just. How long has it been like that? The whole time?
Probably 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I apologize, crew. I'm so sorry. So what was the last thing that we did? Y'all know? No?
We lost you at gas stations. Some were back in gas stations
Yeah.
before that.
Well, y'all saw the first part, right? When I introduced the Bonnie Carey Spillway and all that. I'm gonna do a more in-depth tutorial on this if enough people want to do it, because it's really easy. I doubt y'all saw this. If you go to the home button, okay, making sure that we're on the same damn thing. If you go to the regular Google Maps, okay, are y'all seeing that? No, you're still not seeing that. Google Maps. Now, are they seeing that? No. How are they not seeing that? You know what? Maybe Google is not allowing me to share that with anybody. Like they don't want to it's a copyright deal.
Oh well.
That's
Men in Black will show up.
hey, did y'all see anything? No? Did y'all see anything of the My Maps thing or no?
Yeah, they said.
Yeah, we saw it all the way up until you got back out of it and was going to get back into it. It didn't get back into it.
Son of a gun. Let's see if I'm just gonna attempt one more time because I want to see if it's
Because it was impeach Scott.
is it showing now? Yeah, it's showing now. Okay, so that's on My Maps. Now watch this. If I go to just a regular Google Maps, oh, it opens in a different son of a gun. That's why, maybe. It opens in a new tab. There it is. So I was going to show y'all another way to open those maps. So if you're in the regular Google Maps at any time, if you've been working in the My Maps, you hit this little hamburger all the way to the left-hand side, same place where you go and you type in directions and you go to your places. There's 4 choices. Hit Maps. These are all the My Maps. Now, you probably won't have anything there because nobody knows about it. But I've got a whole bunch. So there's the Fouke Smith Park one that we just made. This was the little sample that I just made that y'all probably didn't see, where I highlighted Smith Park and the road back here. Okay? And it's as easy as this is kind of what you see if you share it. So if I say open in My Maps, which it's not going to work, it opened in a different page. So that's it. I'm going to stop fooling with that because it's wasting time. One other thing I wanted to share. They do have an app in the Google Play Store if you want to download it and fool around with it. Same exact thing like on the desktop. I'll go ahead and show it to you. There it is. Google My Maps. So there's an actual app for it. But what's cool is you don't really need this app. If you come on your computer or your desktop or your laptop and you make all these maps, you can just use a browser on your phone and get all the maps. It's really cool. So with that said, we're done with that. We're done with that. Let's see. Thank God. So, next thing on the list, we're going to be talking about the 2020 Fouke Campout. And I'm going to share the screen because some people were asking again. This is it. Let me go ahead and get the event link, and I'll post it in the comments if anybody wants to go read it a little more. So it's February 20. This is what I want to know from you guys. Has anybody been, now she's been, Sci-Fi's been,
Okay.
Has there been a Bigfoot convention type thing there before, or is this the first one?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's the first one that I've seen. I mean, besides that one that they have with Wild Blackburn, but you have to pay, to go see the movie and all. Remember?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You see, that's what I haven't seen. If anybody has seen an itinerary for the days, like what's going to go on the whole days, like we heard, what did you hear about it? Who's going to be there, or what's going on?
What for this one?
Yeah, for this one.
For this
for
one, they're
2020.
gonna have a pig roast. They're gonna play the movie. They're gonna go on expeditions. People gonna sit down by the campfire and talk about, I guess, encounters.
Yeah.
Meet people.
Right. Meet and greet.
Meet and greet, but they're also gonna raise money for Alex Smith.
To fix the park up.
Fix the park up. Yes.
I want to see the movie.
Me too.
How much does it cost to see the movie?
Huh?
What's the cost to see the movie?
It's gonna be free.
Yeah, it's free. It's all free. But they ask you to make a donation.
So which
to help the
I'm
park.
not doing.
Right.
I never actually seen the whole movie.
Never seen the whole movie. It's cheesy, but freaky in a sense.
I tell you what's worth the whole thing. What makes it worth it for me is the scene where the kid takes his gun, he's going out hunting, and he runs off his porch. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing. And he goes in the woods. And it's only, like 3 minutes long, 4 minutes long. But that's the best part of the whole thing. For me, anyway. But I want to know how they're going to play this. So check this out, guys. We are going to tell y'all a little secret that we're doing. It's not really a secret. It's just something I figured out. So most all the people, the camp out itself is going to be held at that Alex Smith Park. I showed y'all that in the My Maps. It's maybe 7 to 8 miles as the crow flies west of Fouke. Okay. But there is no power. There is no water.
No restrooms.
No restrooms.
No showers.
No showers and all of that. So, also, I've heard that it's dirty from people who's been. They've found
hypodermic
needles and other type things. And I'm not saying that to scare anybody off, but that's the reason why we're going out there to raise some money to help them to save this little park, to clean it up, to maybe get gates where they can lock stuff up and nobody can run in there.
What Booger said, bring a bucket.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
Yeah.
And then some people say that Sasquatch are in the area at night. So it's like, if you got to go number 2 at night, I guess it's either go in your tent with a bucket, go in the woods with your bucket, or maybe just go down the road and find a ditch, but you better go with somebody. So, but what we've decided to do is just, well, I got to show them this. There's no easy way to do it. Just east, the same distance from Fouke to Smith Park. If you go west from Smith Park and go west the same distance, there is an Army Corps of Engineers, very nice, clean campground. There's power, running water, hot water, garbage cans, showers, power, and they lock things up at night. There is a gate. So the riffraff is not getting in there during the night.
But can we get out?
Huh?
But can we get in and out?
She's going to give anybody who wants to go out at night will be given a code. You get the code for each day, and you can get in and out of that gate no matter if you stay out all night. So let's stop that screen, and then I'm going to share again real quick just to show y'all where this little place is at. It's a 25-minute ride. So here's Fouke right here. Once again, remember this right here is Alex Smith Park right here. Now, if you go about the same distance, or just a little bit more, right over here to the west, right here on Patman Lake, if you look at this highlighted spot, here it is, Rocky Point. It's called Rocky Point Campground. And if we do this and zoom in, it's gated. Here's the big bathrooms. We're going to be staying in like these two spots here in tents. Beautiful place. So, and the main reason why we're doing that is because I need to be able to charge batteries if we're going to go out at night and squatch. I want to be able to come back and put those batteries on charge. It's either that or I need to buy. Each of those batteries are $120. And you say to yourself, well, just buy the off-brand. Well, I bought the off-brand and I put it on my camera. And after 5 minutes, guess what the camera says? This battery is not compatible with this camcorder shutting down. And it doesn't matter if you're recording or doing anything. So I took all of them and threw them in the garbage. So until I can get a bunch of batteries, I need power. So that's probably what we're going to do. And we're just going to go to and from this spot. It's just backwoods roads right here. Boom, you come down here, you come right here, you go like this, boom, you're right here. It's like 20 minutes. So I think that's what would make home base there, where we can leave all our stuff in tents. It's $24 a night, not per person, $24 a night for a spot. You get power and running water there and all that good stuff. If you want to look for it and go to the website, you can click on the Rocky Point deal, and it'll bring this up. And if you go right here where it says Recreation Gov, which it's going to throw it in the a different screen. But if I do this, it should stay in the same screen.
When are they playing the movie?
I don't know. I don't know any of that. If anybody knows Keith Crabtree, ask him to post an itinerary maybe, or they might not have one yet. I don't know. But this is the place, Rocky Point. You can reserve a spot right now. I mean, it's that easy. But this is all the information for it. You can go read it, see all the spots, all that good stuff. Contact and talk to them. I'll put that in the comments right now as well. And once this video's up, I'll post all this stuff in the descriptions as well. If y'all interested, or if you know someone else who's interested, if you know that they're going and they don't know about this possibility, let them know, or just point them to this video, you know. And that's basically it. That's it. Really, that's all I really had for tonight. I was really hoping some people would come in telling us a little bit about what to expect. Does anybody know the Sulphur River Bottoms area? Has anybody squatched in that area? Have you hunted in that area? I think the only one that I know he's not in here tonight is Randy Edwards.
Randy Edwards.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think he's going to try to go.
Yeah, he's going.
Is anybody saying
She's
anything?
saying Saturday night.
Oh, so I think she's saying the movie is Saturday night, maybe. Yeah. I'm dying to know how they're going to show that.
Is there going to be a dance?
Patrick's a two-stepper, so I know if any of you gals want to go dance, Patrick's ready to go, man. Y'all heard it here. He's ready to dance. Expect skeeters. Well,
Yep.
I'm hoping it's still going to be cool, man. Bob Hazel says, I live in South Mississippi now, but have some good memories, blah, blah, blah. Yes.
Yeah, she's saying movies night is Saturday night. Thanks,
Yeah.
Life
She
on
said,
Booger Hill.
she said the movie night is
Well,
Saturday.
I've been studying the moon phase and rising times, and it's not much of a moon, and the latest it'll be up is like 10, 11 o'clock at night. After 11 o'clock at night, it is dead dark.
Well,
Creepy.
we have about 12 spots that I've picked personally. And that place is a lot of swamp. The more I talk to Randy,
Quicksand.
the more he says that it's water, plus the backwater streams, creeks are starting to rise. The Mississippi River is starting to rise, just hit like 15.5. So it's acting like it's a premature start to a spring because everything has had a really abnormal winter. A cold day here and there, and then hot. And I think everywhere has been dealing with this. So the turkeys are going to be screwed up. I know that. Some friend of mine said that they're already gobbling in some places in Alabama. It's like unbelievable. But I guess nobody's going to have any more information on this.
I think it's a creature from Boggy Creek.
What?
Still Crazy Chris.
Yeah, Legend of Boggy Creek. Yeah. Yeah, it was made in the 70s.
I saw bits and pieces. I've never seen that.
It's Cheeserama. But I really do like the narrator. Like everything up to, I don't want to give it away, but the house scene towards the end. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everything up till there is fairly still really good. I love the beginning of the boy goes in the field and the story, the narration is really cool. But
well, I talked to a man that his aunt and her siblings were playing in a field. This is in the 1930s, and they got chased all the way to their house by one. So
where? There? Near there? Someplace?
This was somewhere, I believe it was around West Monroe.
Ah. Thanks, Prepper. I appreciate that. Oh, look, 5 Hazel says she wants to dance with you. I can't couple dance unless the man really knows how to lead.
I do.
So Patrick, in his off time, he's out burning up the sawdust in the dance floor at his local I don't even know what you call it anymore. Honky tonk. There you go. Well, I'm kind of at a loss for anything else. I don't have anything else. That's the one thing that I'm kind of worried about, though, Patrick, is how are we going to play time management, being that, we got where we're staying here. We got hanging out a little bit here at Smith Park and seeing everybody. Then over here is Sulphur Wildlife Management Area where the majority of points are.
Yeah, I mean, I've been wrestling with, access is the key to be able to plan how we're going to approach a squatch hunt there.
Yeah.
And that's going to really set our time slots on when we have to be out, squatching, which is primary. And the secondary that fills in the timeline, we don't even have a itinerary for any of the events going on at the park.
Right, and that's what I'm trying to get my hand. I'm just gonna I'm gonna instant message Mr. Crabtree and see if he can give me some kind of input into what's gonna go on. Now, the other issue is I'm sending you that map. It's just so you have it, Patrick. I'm doing it now so I don't forget about it.
Well, I definitely would like to see the movie and stop by and make a donation.
Right.
But other than that, access points, tracking, and coming up with a plan, maybe coming up with a plan just on the spur of the moment, when we're there, which it's not the best way to do things because, you like to pick an area out and come up with, okay, this is high ground, that the wind's coming from this direction.
Yeah.
We want
It has no elevation, dude.
There's a lot that goes on to a waypoint that we pick. There's a lot that gets invested into it as far as time and equipment and how we approach it, and we'll know this weeks in advance. And even then we'll say, hey, well, it'd be better if we did this way, and we're always modifying and making more effective our approach on it. But here, man, it's close, and we still don't have, really the access points nailed down because it's just all swamp,
Yes, Five Hazel. We're not gonna sneak or quietly. But that's our plan. To have a few places picked out where we're gonna go. We're gonna go squatch at night, and we're gonna video. We're gonna make a Bigfoot Explorer show out of this. So it'll be fun. If at anything, it'll be an entertaining thing to watch. So.
Do I get to follow you around with a camera while you walk through the park shaking hands?
Is that what you want to do? I think they're going to want to talk. I think they're going to want to talk to you.
Sure. We're going to follow you around and have some gags. I might poke a hot dog in your pocket.
Oh, wait. There's supposedly this woman who dresses up in a female Sasquatch suit and runs around.
She causes shenanigans.
I swear to God, she's going. Yeah,
I'm gonna get a picture of her.
You get the hug on her and kiss on her and stuff. But we're all gonna attack her and stuff, and somebody's got to get a picture of it.
No, pal. I'm on top.
I'll get the back. I don't mind. Yes.
You almost made me choke about the back.
Hey. When you're in the back, you can't see what you're doing. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'll
exactly.
flip your head and tail.
So, but this is the other issue, though. Remember how the majority of the places that we go, the points that we pick, y'all know the 5 or 6 criteria we use. We study the maps all week. The majority of the points that we can get to are little off the beaten path boat launches. I did find areas off like roads that are in the middle of nowhere. But as far as getting in, what are y'all laughing at?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Hoosier caught me off guard with that one. Keep going.
Oh my God.
I'm turning red.
Oh my God. Hoosier squad. Hey, just tell us what you're thinking, brother. Oh yeah, look. Gordo says they call her the sea squatch.
The sea squatch.
The sea squatch, yeah. So she's
Yeah,
gonna
boom.
be chasing the sun. Seriously, is she nuts? I don't know if she's nuts, but the only reason why I know it's true is because there was another
She was at some different.
yes, wasn't she at
The conference at
Benoit's
yeah.
thing in Virginia?
No, that was she was at the Texas conference.
She was at the place in Texas at the one they had in April.
Craig Woolhead throws that.
Yeah. So I actually saw pictures on Facebook of She-Squatch running around.
I'm gonna Google it.
And look, it looks pretty good too. I mean, it's a pretty good suit. I mean, it's not like some junky thing.
I mean, can I rent her out so she'll sit next to me during the movie?
Hey, money talks. Hey, start whipping that out.
Hey, maybe if he does his holler, she can go. He goes, ah! Woo, woo!
Wait, what?
Hey,
what?
$50, $50 you sit on my lap at the movie all the time.
Five Hazel wants to hear me keep going.
Yes, me too. I'm sorry, the Hoosier just caught me off guard with that, man. That was just, I wasn't ready for that.
What did I say? Did I screw up? Did I do something? And no, it was his comment. That was hysterical. So we're not really getting where, like, during the day, we can go just find woods trails and get into the woods. I don't think we're gonna find that.
Oh, but Rod sent me a picture of her.
Oh wait, yeah, look. Let me see if we can get it good. Wait.
Well, hello there.
That's She-Squatch.
She looks like the lady off of the Travel Channel show.
She's gonna be there. Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm being bad tonight.
Scott's edition Bigfoot.
Well, Scott, if we could get within a half mile of a good, where the criteria meets up, we could holler or knock into it.
Well, just expect where we went with Shorty on the border.
But you see,
it's gonna be a lot like that.
But see, I know that area. I can walk out in that area. I can walk half a mile through there in that area.
Well, we might be able to get in it. I just don't know. But I mean, I have some spots. So.
Oh wow.
Patrick's typing.
Robert,
you scallywag. Rod is cracking up.
Look what he said. She's waiting.
Hey, it's okay. I'm taking a beard trimmer and a shave.
Yeah. She looks like a German. Dude, I had a third grade teacher named Miss Rondo. She was from Germany. She had a thick accent. And she literally taught us to say the Our Father, the Hail Mary, and the Pledge of Allegiance in German every morning. She was strict. There was a kid, the kid that's always a class clown, the punk that always gets in trouble. She put his desk up front and took his belt off and belted him into the desk.
What?
Yes, that was back when you could do that. Then we used to.
What kind of woman?
Wait, we used to crack up because when we would go up the stairs, if you were in front of the line and she was leading, she wore skirts and she had stockings on. So about knee down to the ankle. We're kind of little kids in 3rd and 4th grade. So you're at that level at the bottom of the skirt. It was like man legs in stockings. You could see the hair through the stockings.
No.
I
hair,
She was a great teacher. I loved her to death, but that fried my brain. I'll never forget Miss Rondo's legs in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Steps.
I don't like the no shave November for female.
Oh yeah, but you talk about strict. Ooh. I think that's probably the year I did the best. What does he say?
I like them shaved and stripped.
They're cold. Go ahead, Bob.
Oh my God, that's so true. Well, that's all we really have for tonight.
I thought you were gonna do open discussion.
Yeah, we can do open discussions, whatever y'all want to do. If somebody wants to come on here and talk, I'll put the link out, but you got to have something to chat about. I've been asking a few questions here and there, and nobody really knows too much. I think everybody's like us. We just haven't been there, and
Come on, Cryptidville.
don't know what to expect. See, I'm really wanting to know the I guess you could say the canopy and the age of the majority of the hardwoods in that Sulphur Bottom Wildlife Management Area. Is it like some Everglades kind of stuff where, it's impenetrable? Or is it big cypress, gum trees, just kind of wet? Because that means I can get in there still. Like, we can walk in there. It's fine. You just need some boots, but don't know if you can walk in there or not.
Well,
Dude, let me tell you what, Bob, I don't even want to think about what's in the armpits area. All I know is she could put baby blue jay eggs under her armpit and hatch them out. And all she's got to do is just open up like that, and those birds will fly free from her nest. Yep.
she has squatch and a headlock.
Yeah, exactly. Squatch in a headlock.
Oh my God.
Cheap digital. What are they talking about? It's the LP go online. Yeah, it's true. Old growth hickory tree. Yeah, I'm wanting to know. Hickories usually grow upland, so I doubt that's going to be.
Well,
That's it.
I'm hoping, Scott, if you find a boat launch, that it's not on private land someone's allowing you to launch on there. That's part of it, and you'd head north or south. Sloan's is not too swampy. I grew up hunting the swamp, so
Now the one thing that I found that the map doesn't show that I can't get.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm not being rude.
Rick is sick, man. Oh, I love it.
Go ahead, Scott. I'm so sorry. We got a live crowd tonight, man.
No, hey, this is what this was going to be tonight. I didn't have much. I just wanted to let people know about that Google My Maps and then talk a little bit about Fouke and just have a good time and unwind a little bit. No, but I could not find a data source. The Corps of Engineers does not give out, even to geography, GIS, mapping professionals. You can't get any of the Corps of Engineers data. Oh my God, that's her. Wait, this is a better picture. This is a full frontal of she squatch. Who sent that? Rod.
Rod, my friend Rod. Yeah.
This is what she looks like.
Holy crap!
Oh look, she squatch wears like Nikes. Look. You got some white Nikes on.
Hey, she got some thick legs. I like it.
I like it a lot. Anyway, so, however, I was able to view the Corps of Engineers property, and every pin that you're going to see that I picked is either right on the border or on their property. So. That's all we can do. And I'm sure things will open up once we get there and talk to a few folks. There might be something where we can go. Patrick, I think she can take you.
I'm not sure how to take that.
Wait, let's get with Keith Crabtree. We'll make a makeshift ring, and it's Patrick Vaughn against She Squatch wrestling match.
Oh yeah.
People would pay money to see that. You want to raise
I might.
money, get with Bigfoot Explorer. Patrick is going to wear the big, like, the suspenders things and the leotard thing.
I'll put on my 17th century mountain man stuff.
Yeah, put all that on.
Put
And
your
it's She
and
against Wilderness Survival, Patrick.
I'll let her win just so she'll get on top.
Yeah. Let her get you in the headlock, right? Yeah, that would be funny. I mean, it really would be funny.
You know, I bet if they had a ring set up,
oh, that would
be like a wrestling ring, even a makeshift wrestling ring with cones and some tape, some caution tape. And I'd totally do it for charity. I'd totally do it to drum up.
I'd get in there and be the announcer. I'd do it too.
I want you to have a towel on your neck and a bucket and the water, and you're squirting water in my mouth.
Yeah,
working it up.
I'd do the whole thing. I'd be willing to do it. Alter ego. What is he saying? What on earth would make someone have an alter ego She Squatch? Well, I'm dying to. Doesn't she run around like yelling and all?
I have no idea. I just know she causes shenanigans.
Well, maybe y'all can pitch that when we get there. Y'all gonna be Thursday.
Louisiana Prepper's got it right. Squatch wrestling. It's a brand new thing. Bigfoot Explorer is gonna put out squatch wrestling.
Hey, maybe I get a squatch suit and I can dress up as a squatch.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be fun.
Oh Lord, Hazel.
Hazel likes the manly beasts.
Yeah.
Hey, you like what you like, I mean, it's all good. Are we talking Bigfoot or just BSing? We're BSing now. We started at 8:30. We talked about Google's hidden map service that's for free. If you'd like to look at it, just do a search for Google My Maps. Or watch this video in the beginning.
That's what the kid said.
Oh my God. New definition of wood knocker. Summoning She Squatch. All she's got to do is go out there and just kind of rock back and forth like this to knock, and Squatch might answer back,
I might motorboat him.
You never know.
I've been single a long time. That sea squatch is looking sexy.
Yeah. Rick, it's not the regular Google Maps. It's something else that you can actually interact with, friend.
Well, I'm hoping.
Hey, Rick, you could put all the cave points on that deal. Double knot.
Hey, Scott, did you look at your waypoints and see about how far in it was to anything interesting? Or was it all just kind of flat and swamp? Or what the closest waypoint was to any high ground? Maybe we can look at that.
I can't find any high ground. The only high ground is way over in the west, and it's close, and it's got to be public land too. So the other one is that White Oak Creek Wildlife Management Area, and that's a haul away from where we're going to be. But that might actually be where your buddy may have been on the mule.
Well, if you remember, we're not all that far from Arkansas space. If we need to go there, if Sulphur River area isn't accessible enough, we can just haul.
I don't know. These spots, go look at the spots when you get some time. Just zoom in on them and just kind of browse around. And oh my God, this is a picture of her running around and stuff at the events. Who said that?
Rod.
Oh my God. Bigfoot got back.
Okay, that's freaky.
She's short though.
Hey.
Yeah. Look at
I'm not saying anything's bad about being short. I'm just
you got some junk in the trunk.
yeah, she got the junk in the trunk. Go to Big Thicket, pork and beans. Let me look that up right now. Where is Big Thicket? Isn't that in Oklahoma?
Yes. Either that or Texas.
Well, the whole reason for
Look
going,
at Texas.
the whole reason to go is to go to the Fouke area.
I'm just saying if we go Friday night squatching and it's not quite, if we can't get the areas we want, if it's not playing out the way we think it should for the show, we may have to do 40 minutes or 50 minutes to one side or the east or west and to do.
Notice when you look at those points, I kind of did that. I went further west. So check out the 2 points. Just remember this: when you're looking at that map, check out the 2 points all the way to the west, and you'll see because they're kind of out of left field. You know, they're kind of out of nowhere. Pick those just for kind of if nothing's going on where the majority of the points are, then maybe we can go there, or we'll go back over to the state line spot.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Patrick has a nest. Wait, Robert knows an awful lot about you. Patrick has a nest waiting for him if he goes.
I think he knows an awful lot about She Squatch.
Yeah, and
I think one of her victims. Tell us, let us know.
Ramona Vera says at Fouke you need to go during the week. We didn't get much on weekend days.
Yeah, she was there. She had the camper. Remember I told you the Sasquatch was looking in her camper?
Well, we're not going to stay in the park, us, at night. We're going off. We're going off, and we're doing a show, and we're trying to get some knocks, some audio, anything.
Are we going to have a guest?
What you mean a guest?
I mean, is someone showing up from Bigfoot Explorer that's going to be there that would want to be a guest? Did you consider that? Just something to consider. Just something that popped through my head.
Yeah, explain.
Well, I mean, if we have a big
one, yes, we're thinking about possibly talking and Randy. He's a local from up there. I mentioned his name to you. Great guy.
Very nice.
Just outstanding. He's contacted me twice by phone. He's always in contact with me on Instant Messenger. I should probably answer him more. I do my best, but he's really gung-ho about meeting us. He's told us a few things. He's wanting one of the maps. He didn't know that we found this campground. He even offered if we needed to take a shower or do something. His place is not that. It's a little ways away, but he said we're more than welcome to clean up and freshen up and come by. So he was very nice about it. So I'm hoping to meet him there. I think he's gonna be there. Would like to, if he wants to be a guest.
Sounds good to me. I mean, 4 is a good number.
Yeah.
Looks like Louisiana Prepper is going to be there.
Wait. We will be there, right, Mr. LP? Well, I'm looking forward to meeting Louisiana Prepper as well. Sorry, Patrick. Just hey, we know you just kidding around. We're all kidding around.
It's all good. It's all good.
Look, if you can't poke fun and just kind of let your hair down a little bit, kind of majority of times we do things we're serious. We crack a few jokes, but tonight we're just hanging out.
Yeah. But if I actually talk She Squad and sitting in my lap during the movie, no one laugh.
I won't laugh.
Pictures.
I won't laugh.
I'm taking pictures.
Hey, I'm getting it on video, man.
You need to wear your loincloths.
Yeah. Yeah. Just reiterate for everyone, Alex Smith Park does not have power and it does not have running water. So if you want to go there, you've got to be prepared for number one and number two somewhere. You know, whether you get in your car and go to a gas station or you jump in the woods and do it that way or bring your own bucket.
Lauren Smith is saying, hey guys, thank you for promoting the event and can't wait to meet y'all. Hey, no problem, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren, thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Wanted to ask you, do you guys have an itinerary yet? And if so, would it be possible to post that as an announcement where people can see what's going to happen during each day? Is it just going to be a meet and greet? Is there going to be time to eat? Is there time for the movie? Stories? Yeah. Just try. It's not a big deal if y'all don't. That's fine. I'm a planner, and there's going to be a lot of running around all over the place. I think we're going to be living in a vehicle.
Oh, she says they do have bathrooms there, but no flush, but they do.
They do have bathrooms there, no flush. So what you're saying is it's an outhouse
with a hole in the ground.
Yeah, they call them
concrete vault. They're vault toilets.
All toilets. Okay, well, they're vault toilets, fans. We all know what that's like. Yes.
Well, the weekend.
Happy to host the events. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lauren. I appreciate that. And you have an invitation to come on. She's from Night Callers, I think, right? Night Caller Monster Radio.
Night Crawler.
Well, the weekend before,
crawlers.
There's no power, no water, no.
Yeah.
The weekend before for me. So, I can do it. It's just, it's nice to have running water.
No, what I do is.
No.
You don't need clothespins. Bring you some Noxzema. You bring some Noxzema cream and you put it right underneath here. That's what the coroners do when they go in to fool with the bodies. If you ever see, they use Noxzema and they'll put it right here underneath their nose because if they didn't, they'd pass out. So I learned that trick a while back.
Yeah, that's just from being around the mouses, huh?
Well, the deal is like I've had 2 dachshunds, and in their older age, poor things would vomit all the time. And I can deal with number 1, I can deal with number 2, I can deal with anything else, blood. But when it comes to vomit, if I smell it, I'm vomiting as well. So I would put the Noxzema anytime that I had to deal with it. And it saved me from gagging and watery eyes and all that stuff. Yeah, Vicks might work too. Vicks might burn, Vicks is pretty serious, but yeah. So if you do plan on going, you need to make sure you got an ice chest of drinks, food. You need a big thing of water. Bring a ton of wet wipes. About a dozen.
And Lipton peach tea.
Cloths. So it's just kind of like a hippie. It's kind of like Squatch Stock. They should have called it Squatch Stock instead of Woodstock. Squatch Stock. Yeah, order some shit from Amazon.com. Shittens. They're literally wet wipes that are in the shape of mittens. They're called shittens, and they're real. I showed them on here one time. I am honest to God.
Squatch Stock with Squatch Wrestling.
Yeah. Literally call it, instead of Woodstock, it's Squatch Stock with the Wilderness Survivalist Patrick Vaughn in loincloth wrestling she squat.
I'm not wearing loincloths. Not for this one.
Hey, it's a 3-round match. Okay.
First round is with wood sticks. You have to see who's got the biggest knocker.
Still crazy. Chris is laughing so hard. Poor thing. Lauren's got another. I use a 5-gallon bucket with a toilet lid on it and a trash bag with the kitty litter in it. Good idea. That's an excellent idea. Kitty litter. So, Lauren, do you put it in the tent and go, or do you just, walk out in the woods and just find a big like oak and get free of that? How does that work for you? Just wondering, because I wouldn't do it in my own tent.
Ramona, it is February 28th, 29th, and March 1st.
Yeah, let me put it back up real quick. Just at the end of the stream, I'll put it back up. Because
I hope you're going to be there, because me and Pat's going to be there.
That's it right there. If you look right down here, February 28th through March 1st. Fouke Monster Campout 2020. Put on and sponsored by Mr. Keith Crabtree, Southern Bigfoot Alliance, SBA, and the Night Callers, Bigfoot Radio, which that's Miss Lauren, who's in here tonight, giving us a few tips. That's where we're going to be. We're actually going up on a Thursday, which is the 27th. We're coming from New Orleans, so it's a 6-hour drive, 6.5-hour drive for us. We are going to drive up on Thursday, go to the Rocky Point Corps of Engineers campground. We're going to check in there. We're going to get our gate code. We're going to set up our tents and camp. We'll have 2 vehicles. One vehicle will stay there. The other vehicle will be heading out.
And guess what? The 28th is Scott's birthday.
Yeah.
He's going to be 25 again.
The big 4-7.
You old.
I'm telling you.
That ain't funny.
How time flies.
I just turned 47, so it ain't that.
Yeah.
I just turned 46.
You know, and nobody wished Patrick Vaughn. Well, I think maybe 1 or 2 wished Patrick
I did.
Vaughn.
Oh, I sent you happy birthday to call you.
You and I talked till 4 in the morning because you called me at like 12:30. Remember?
Well, I just got out from dancing and had a pretty hilarious night.
Yeah.
And God, we laughed. We laughed at 4:30 a.m.
Yeah. I'm in the bed. I get this call at 12:45. Wait, I am literally going to put this up for people because they're not going to believe me, and it's been a while since I've done it.
Do what? Oh, shitting?
Shh. Wait, where are they? They might have took them down.
It was not a popular brand.
Don't tell me they don't have them anymore.
Out of stock.
Where?
No, I'm just saying.
No, I don't see them. You got to be.
Happy late birthday, Robert D.
Huh?
I said happy late birthday to Robert D.
Well, happy late birthday, Robert D.
There they are.
Right there.
Wait, here's the damn site. Oh my God. They got their own website. It's called Get Shittins. Oh, y'all are going to die. Okay. Look, this is the next best thing in wet wipes, fans. And that here it is right here. You've seen it first on the Bigfoot Explorer channel. If you're going to Squatch Stock up at Alex Smith State Park, it's going to get ripe. You may have to go ahead and get yourself a pack of shittins. That's right, fans. 1 pack of shittins. You can buy them on Amazon. Let's see. If there's one great universal truth that we can all agree on, it's this. No one wants poop on their hands. That's right.
Look, it says shoot the shittins with us.
Yeah. With new shittins, you can fully protect your hands while tending to the dirty deed. So this is real. Let's hit Amazon. Let's see if it goes to Amazon.
And somewhere you can
It says it's unavailable.
get a spray. Somewhere you can get a spray that completely masks the
It's
scent.
called poopery. Like
Yeah, poopery. Yeah,
poopery.
yeah, poopery and mittens, shittens, and you are set.
You
for
are
squat.
Get yourself some Bigfoot Explorer, shit and mittens. And hey, Bigfoot Explorer is going to start marketing some new products, you know?
Look. She says, Ramona says, when we was there, it was 100 degrees.
I know.
And there was no
I don't know
stink.
how y'all dealt with that.
That was hot.
We dealt with it too,
Yeah, when we went to.
but we had a place where we could go shower and clean off and decent bathrooms.
Hey, Christy,
Yes.
what's a go girl?
A go girl is a device used to stand up to urinate in the woods like a man.
Thank you for clarifying that, and I'm even more disturbed.
Wait, go girl? Oh, here it is. Look at this. So check this out. This is
Yeah, it's a funnel basically.
yeah, you can literally stand up, and if you're a female, you can urinate just like a man.
You can cross your T's and dot your I's.
There it is. So this is what it looks like.
Who said a woman can't do it like a man?
Go girl.
I'm not holding that.
Oh, look, it's got directions.
Wow.
You just hold it like that, and what does this? Oh, don't hold it that way. I wonder.
Hey,
Oh, it's got to be.
you know, they need a deluxe. They need a deluxe model with a blower, air dryer adapter, with a battery pack. That's what they need. They need a deluxe model go girl with a battery pack and an air blower dryer.
Oh, that's funny.
You need one of these. Watch this. It's called a sneaky leaky.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Sneaky leaky beanbag?
No, but I don't think it's on Amazon.
I don't know where it is.
Look on the Google.
Get the soft silicone one. That was a suggestion.
Oh, I'm sure. I wouldn't want a hard
Put in
plastic
sneaky
one
leaky
at all.
urination device.
Wait, where?
Put in sneaky leaky urination device.
Let's see.
It's not pulling it up.
No. Anyway, fans, we have been going crazy here tonight. We either apologize or y'all can thank us. Either one. We'll do fine. We've enjoyed ourselves. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Yep.
We had some good laughs. I appreciate everybody that came on and listened to our crazy shenanigans towards the end. But we will be back probably. We'll think of something for next week. I got something in the works with a few people. Hopefully they call some encounter stories. If not, you can guarantee that we'll have a really good documentary film of the 2020 Fouke Monster Campout trip. So you can actually see what it's about, what the place looks like, and then we're going out at night. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to see
right.
if the bottoms there hold anything for us to capture. Once again, we appreciate everybody. Five Hazel, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, that's it for tonight. Thank y'all so much, and until the next one, y'all. If y'all have any questions or comments, y'all can get in touch with me at sjowens at Bigfoot Explorer with an X.com. Also, I've been getting a lot of friend requests on Facebook. I do not. I reserve Facebook for my family and my news aggregate. If you want to get in touch with me, the best way is instant message me or join the Bigfoot Explorer group. Join that group and we can talk all day. But I try to keep my Facebook manageable because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on with hacking and all that kind of stuff. I'm not getting involved with all that stuff. So anyway, that's it for tonight. And we are going to do the show runner. And that's it. Good night, folks. And
Be
have
sweet.
a pleasant tomorrow.
Be-